welcome to my channel. How's everyone doing today? So today's video, I'm going to show you how I apply a cream blush. And it was a request from Eva from the UK. So thank you very much, Eva. It's a great question. How to apply any kind of cream product to the face can be a little intimidating. And it is a little bit of maybe a learning curve. So I'm going to show you what works for me specifically in hopes that it will give you a framework and a foundation that you can then in turn apply and then maybe make it your own. Perhaps I'll give you a couple little tips that maybe you didn't think about before that could really help you. But before I do, let me introduce myself. My name is Carrie and I love makeup, and that's it. I just love makeup. So please subscribe to my channel. And for those of you already subscribed, you guys are the best. Thank you very, very much for your support. It really means a lot to me. All right, so before I get right into the practical application of a cream blush, I want to let you know that I do have a primer, a mattifying primer on my face. I think it's called NYX Pore Filler. I'll link the products below. And then I have a medium coverage foundation on my face. I also have some concealer on, and I set it with a little bit of powder, and then my brows are done, and I got a little bit of a lip gloss on, but that's it. The one that I'm actually going to use is the Maybelline Cheek Heat, and this one's in Nude Burn. I love this. I love this. This one's great. The very first thing I do is I will take it and I put it on my hand of cream. Okay, see that dollop there? I got a nice little dollop. I don't like using my fingers. If you do, just use the techniques that I'm using with a brush. Just do it with your fingers, okay? But the brush that I like to use is not necessarily a fluffy blush brush. See how fluffy? It's fluffy, right? When I'm using cream, I need more precise application of my blush. And I'm not gonna get that with a big fluffy brush, okay? So I use this. It's a very small, kind of round, almost tapered brush. This is a Luxie 1010, and this actually is a small, it's called small contour. But the fun of makeup is using products that they're not intended for. You can use them for whatever you want to. And I find that it works great for very precise application of my blush, more so than a big fluffy brush. Look how much surface this fluffy brush covers on my cheek. So trying to get very precise application of a liquid or cream blush would be hard, but with this, much smaller. And because it's a little tapered on the top, I'm getting even more precise. Okay, area right here is where I want to focus. So I have the dollop on my hand, right? So I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna swirl it. Okay, I'm gonna swirl it all over my hand. Okay, and the reason why I'm swirling it and moving product around my hand is because I want it to swirl around and move around on the brush. I'm trying to get as much coverage on the brush, even coverage on the brush, so that it's not patchy. Okay, and then I'm not trying to rub product out because I have a huge like dollop of it right there. Okay, so let me show you. If I were to, so I were to just go straight in and then try to apply that, look, you can see that dollop. It's right there. You don't want that dollop going on your cheek because you got a real small surface to work with. So let me show it to you on my hand. Do you see that you don't want that pigment going on your, because it's going to take a lot to blend out. Okay, and it's still, and it looks patchy, right? Can you see how it's patchy, right? So by swirling it around on your hand, there is no more pigment in one little spot. Now I know because it's black, because the brush is black, you guys can't really see the product on there, but I assure you it's on there. What I'm gonna do is, instead of, I'm not gonna rub, I'm going to tap, okay? Come a little closer to you guys. And I'm going in one direction, from here up or from here back. I'm not rubbing and I'm not tapping down and then back up. I am tapping in one direction, tapping and back, tapping here and back. And if you need to apply more product, then do that. But I actually had enough on my hand to go back in. Okay, so I'm tapping and keep tapping until you get the desired amount on. Oop. Okay, so I'm satisfied with the pigment, but as you guys can see, my natural dark spots poking through, okay? But when you're looking at me straight on, like you're talking to me, no one's gonna notice a little bit of dark spot there. Let's see if I have enough product left over here that I can do this side. Such a beautiful color. Okay, looks like I might need to go back in with another little, okay. It's a beautiful color, huh? By the time you put the rest of your makeup on, you know, your eyes, your highlight, your bronzer, all that stuff, you know, you add, you know, more lipstick or gloss, no one's gonna notice that, oh, this side's a little bit, you know, it's uneven a little bit. No one's gonna even notice it. But you can see my dark spots coming through. This side of my face always looks a little bit darker than this side of my face. It's just something I have to deal with, you guys. It's just how it is. So then the next thing that I do is I will set this with a powder blush. Not a requirement, but I do feel like it helps the longevity of it. And again, I will take a smaller, denser brush versus my real like fluffy one. You guys see the difference there? Okay. Take any blush you want to, any powder blush you want to. This just happens to be a Tarte in Party, P-A-A-A-R-T-Y in Party. But Tarte has some really great blushes. And it's a similar color to this. And so I'm gonna just take a little bit, tap off, because these Tarte blushes are extremely pigmented. And then I just, again, I'm going to tap, I don't rub. The purpose is, it's kind of almost like you're setting your blush, but also the tapping, what that does is it prevents movement of your foundation and the rest of your products that might be underneath that blush. You know, i.e. it could be bronzer, or it could be that you know, had already put your highlight on or something. Yeah, I mean, I'm touching it. It doesn't feel like cream. So at this point you would go and just do, you know, the rest of your face. So you guys, a couple little simple techniques that I use in order to apply a cream blush that will keep my makeup, my blush lasting a little bit longer than normal. But Mother Nature always wins in the end. And I did do a video, it's like a 1 minute video. I intended it to be a YouTube short, but I was 1 second over 1 minute, so it ended up being uploaded as a video of what a beautiful face of fresh makeup looks like after 10 hours of wear. And in that video, you can see my blush, it's almost barely visible. And you can see a lot of my dark spots and stuff like that. So I'll link that video below. But so I hope that you guys learned something. I hope that this video was beneficial. Please comment below and let me know what you think. and also let me know, what techniques do you use that works for you? I am open to suggestions and open to learning new ways of applying makeup. So you guys, please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.